This news update is brought to you by
Grab somebody and tell them hello. Your happiness will be connect to flow. Smile and cheer because that is we flow. Grab somebody and tell them hello. With your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. This is how we flow, yeah. Grab somebody and tell them this is how we flow.
It's Friday, August 21, and this is the Barbados Today Evening Update. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Thanks for joining us. We begin with some startling statistics. More than 3,000 children are said to have been abused in Barbados during the past year alone. And what's more worrying, the head of the island's sole child protection agency thinks the coming year may be worse. Chairman of the Childcare Board, Ken Knight, said there has been a jump of about 100 more children abused in 2014-2015 when compared to the previous period. Knight tells Barbados Today that the figures provided should be tripled in order to get a true picture of the situation.
Last year, 2013-2014, we had 772, which affected 1,045 children. And 2012-2013, we had 780 cases affecting 1,087 children. So you can see there has been quite a jump 2014-2015, and 2015-2016 doesn't look, getting any better.
Police are on the hunt for two men who attempted to rob the City of Bridgetown Credit Union in Black Rock this morning. According to reports, the two masked gunmen entered the financial institution around 10:30 a.m. but quickly abandoned their attempt and made a quick getaway. Investigations continue. 19-year-old Nicholas Ricardo Clark was unable to face the law court today to answer a murder charge. That's because proceedings at the District A Magistrates Court had to be delayed until tomorrow after a water main ruptured in the city earlier today. The 2nd Avenue, Gordon Road, Station Hill, St. Michael resident is the 7th man charged in the fatal shooting of school teacher Dwight Holder on August 6. He is also charged with 2 counts of serious bodily harm and 1 count of unlawful use of a firearm. Now, also impacted by the water outage were a number of businesses in Bridgetown, including Price Payless Shoe Store and the Fruit Market, which had to close their doors early.
The market, I didn't water all the time. I didn't really know water outage because all 1 o'clock the water was still on in the market. It's only in the morning time that the water is already on. So then 1 o'clock, then telling me we go come with the mall to the water. I figured that the mall should open as a Friday and people desperate for money. Whole week working and getting the money, and Friday you shut down the mall. So it forced me to be outside.
From September, students will be allowed to take cellular phones and tablets to school. However, Minister of Education Ronald Jones says both parents and students will have to sign off on the new policy for it to take effect. Speaking to the media at the ministry's headquarters in Constitution Road this morning, Jones says his office is now preparing the policy, which will soon be presented to Cabinet. He also revealed that 6 Barbadian athletes will have the opportunity to secure athletic scholarships beginning next year.
Most likely this next year, we're going to be looking to also introduce, once it's fully accepted, scholarships based on athletic prowess. Athletic prowess. They will gradually grow from small numbers we will introduce next year to slightly larger numbers. Many of our children are doing well athletically. When you go to BSAC and knapsack and all of that, they're running well, they're doing well. So we have to support that as a form of learning. Some good athletes are also academically brilliant. So you won't end up getting 2. You still get 1.
Now for the latest on Hurricane Danny. From all indications, Barbados will escape the fury of the Category 3 storm turning its way towards the Caribbean. Here's meteorologist Wayne McGarry with the very latest.
Danny remains a Category 3 hurricane. At 5 p.m., it was located at 14.5 degrees north, 49.1 degrees west, which is about 860 miles east of the Leeward Islands. The maximum sustained winds are 115 miles per hour, while the present movement is west-northwest at 10 miles per hour. The minimum central pressure is 974 millibars. On its projected track, the center of Danny is expected to pass about 240 miles to the north of Barbados late Sunday night, early Monday morning. Hence, the system poses no direct threat to Barbados. However, the Meteorological Office will continue to closely monitor the progress of Danny.
Sports now. Pan American Insurance Warrants are the new kings of domestic basketball. Last night at the Wilde Gymnasium, they dethroned defending champion Orange 3 Pinelands 76-60 to take the best-of-5 series finals of the Barbados Amateur Basketball Association's Premier League. Warrants led 19-17, 34-28, and 58-42 at the end of the first 3 periods. Top scoring for the winners was Dario Cumberbatch with 17 points, while series MVP Andre Lockhart chipped in with 16. Raymond Simmons tallied 18 points for Pinelands, who once again had an off night on the offensive end in the face of a complete team effort from the new champions.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Got it in my hand, got it in my hand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Got to understand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Ain't nothing like a core bank spare. None of them others just can't compare. You just got to love that taste. It's the world-class thing this land makes. Whether I'm cruising or at a bar, whether I'm at home, my bank spare is never far. For this blessing, got to give God thanks. My Barbados, my bank.
We pick up with news from our regional neighbors now. A magnitude of 4.2 earthquake rattled Trinidad and Tobago today, but there were no reports of injuries or damage. According to the Trinidad-based Seismic Research Center at the St. Augustine campus of the University of the West Indies, the 8:50 a.m. quake occurred north of the Paria Peninsula at a depth of 10 kilometers. Earthquakes have rattled several Caribbean islands in recent months, with experts warning that the region should be prepared for a major earthquake. And finally, the migrant crisis worsens along the Macedonia border, with police firing tear gas to disperse a crowd of people trying to cross the border. More in this CNN report.
Macedonian police struggle to hold back a human flood of refugees. At one point, a child struggles to break through. A man with a baby pleads. Human misery on display and raw. Earlier, the situation reached a breaking point. Hundreds of migrants tried to force their way into Macedonia from Greece unsuccessfully. Riot police responded with stun grenades and tear gas. A few were injured in the clashes. Tensions rose after Macedonia declared a state of emergency, shutting their border to the world's most vulnerable, many families making the perilous journey from war-torn countries. The scale of this human disaster is hard to comprehend. Tens of thousands of people enter Europe monthly from places like Syria and Somalia. They arrive any way possible. The UN says about 150,000 so far this year. The desperation obvious.
And that's news and sports. For more, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. Subscribe to our e-paper, our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 101 online TV and Bix 96.9 FM. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. Do have a safe and enjoyable weekend.